After lunch, we continued our journey along the coast and in the national park. Iceland has a lot of birds that come to nest during the summer, and we got to see the full variety of them.
Yeah, birds are cool and all, but the real beauty was in the sea arch and the coastline. Lava builds the island up, and wind, water, and ice work hand in hand to tear it down. This is a constant battle, and you can best see this battle illustrated in the sea arch.
Next, we hiked up a green gorge and scurried up some waterfalls, but really needed waders to continue with how much water was flowing through this time of year. The real view was actually when we looked up. This was, and I should also note, this was the last day that we had nice weather, and then after this we got the full Iceland experience.
So this is George. He was my favorite seal. George wasn't afraid of people. The people never saw him. There were some people standing on the rock closest to us in this video, and he just laid still and was very well camouflaged. Seals are very shy, so you should keep your distance and always keep your voice down.
They also had their pups with them this time of year, which was super cute.
Our last stop for the day was the columnar joint wall. We were exhausted at this point, but Julia, when she saw it, like a kid in a candy store, she caught her second wind.
Next to Bear's Lodge or Devil's Tower in Wyoming, these were the largest joints I had ever seen, and I was so excited I just had to walk up and investigate them.
So this is like a, oh look, it is like a little man with a beard. Like a big giant man. Look at his feet, the big old toes.
They said he embodies the coarseness and roughness you need to live here, but also the kindness as well.
Yeah, you have to be kind. You have to know all your neighbors. You wouldn't survive without them. Look at him with his little beard. Those are his little toesies. And this is something I can't read.
So here's another lesson of how a geologist sees a landscape a lot different from a regular person. So this is a beautiful picture, right? But I noticed something here, and I will point it out to you as well. So you have all of these black rocks that are down here that are the basalt we've been seeing everywhere. You can see some of the columnar joining where you get those nice little hexagon shapes in all of them, which we've talked about before. But then you'll notice this off to the right-hand side, this bright white-looking rock that a lot of the birds are nesting up on top of. Well, this is very likely a volcanic tuff. So a tuff is a rock that is made up of like 75% or more volcanic ash. So you can actually see layers in this as compared to a lot of the lava flows where it's more difficult to see those lava flow layers. And this is from ashfall. So ash that fell from different subsequent volcanic eruptions or possibly pyroclastic flows that then welded themselves into this rock that we see here today. And tuffs are rather crumbly, so they're not very competent or tough. So even despite the name being tough, so a lot of the birds will actually dig into here and make little nests because it's easy and it crumbles apart a whole lot. So that's why you see a lot more of them there as opposed to on the columnar joints where they have to find the jointed areas to sort of make their nests. So it's sort of a cool and different observation of the way that I see this landscape compared to a normal person just looking at a pretty picture. These guys are just birds.
Although beautiful and fun to trek through, the Ruthdor Gorge has a story attached to it. Legend has it that Bothor Snæfellsjökull, for whom the area is named, half troll and half man, lived in a nearby town along with his daughter. In a neighboring town lived his brother and his brother's two sons, Ruthdor and Solvi. One day, as the three cousins were playing by the shore, two cousins, the brothers, pushed the elder daughter onto an iceberg. She landed safely on the iceberg and floated across to Greenland. The incident angered her father, and her father pushed his two nephews into the gorge. After this tragic event, Bothor left the area and went to the nearby glacier. Legend has it that Bothor still watches over the area from the glacier, and he is there to help those who are lost. You can pay respects to his spirit at the statue next to the arch.
Day 987 in Iceland. We've eaten all the horses. We must travel inward to the caves. See if there's any food. Nah, I bet you if seagulls tasted good, we could have got a bunch of the last part.
Oh, yeah.
You want to film me?
Yeah, it's like we can scurry up there, but I don't know if that's like the wisest decision. So it might be as far as we go. There is another side to it, but they said there wasn't much to see on the other side. The real view is when you look up.
So, a quick reminder of what we're looking at here. These are columnar joints, is what we call them, and they are part of that volcanic basalt rock that erupts from the volcanoes around Iceland. So, what causes these perfect geometric hexagons that we see here? All it is it's the volcanic rock cooling incredibly quickly, and when it cools quickly, it chooses the most stable shape, which happens to be a hexagon. So, if you think back to beehives, those are also a hexagon because it's an incredibly stable geometric shape. So all this is it's a lava flow that we see the very edge of it here, and it cooled incredibly quickly to give us these hexagon shapes that we see. Howdy, y'all. It's editor Julia here again with the green screen behind me. We wanted to say that we are trying our best with a lot of the Icelandic language, pronunciation, and spelling that you see in a lot of this video. I only speak English and a little bit of Spanish. Like if you drop me in the middle of Mexico City, I could probably figure it out. And we joke about John barely speaking English and being minorly dyslexic. So bear with us as we're doing the best we can with the Icelandic language throughout these videos. And thank you for your patience and understanding, as it's unlike any other language you've encountered before. We started to get the hang of it by the end, but even working on editing these videos, it's been very difficult. So if you're from Iceland, we apologize, and we are doing the best we can with these videos. So we have a couple more coming out. I hope that you are enjoying them. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for the last couple that are going to be coming out. Give us a like and feel free to comment as well. If you have any geology, engineering, or even history questions, we're happy to answer those since those are things that we're both very passionate about or have degrees in. So we would love to hear more from you guys. All right, cool. See you in the next one.